Welcome back to life, friends. Welcome back to life, friends. You're not gonna
I,
stop
I
me.
I was just gonna let you just I was gonna let you sit there.
You're not gonna stop me. I feel like my wife would have
You
stopped me by
know,
now. Clearly,
sometimes we
brother,
have to
husband, you are
learn the
slipping.
hard. Sometimes we have to learn on our own, and you
No,
know.
no, no. You should have stopped me. Sir, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? So, if you're listening to this, it'll probably be next week. For us, it's
Right.
last week. Little time travel.
Right. It was just yeah, it was just yesterday that we gave you Across the Spider Verse, and it was pretty damn good if I do say so myself.
Ah, yes. He crossed the Spider Verse, and it was
hmm
nice. It was beautiful. It was an amazing movie. It's I need this movie to come out on digital so I can go
Yeah,
buy it already.
definitely gonna buy the fuck out of that.
Yeah, I just need it to come to digital so we can buy it already, and I can just watch it a million
hmm
times. I will try to watch it illegally, and it's great, but I hate
Yeah,
commercials.
I'm not a fan. I aggressively I will pay the extra $2 for to not get commercials. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
hmm
can't do it.
So yeah, so I just that's where I am today. I'm just home. I'm chilling. I decided to call my brother husband up to shoot the shit, and I watched. I told you I watched the Real Housewives of
hmm
New Jersey, right? I told you this hot mess express that I
Right.
watched with the missus. This is the second show this month that I was
Oh,
disappointed in.
geez, not the second one.
Yeah, because you don't remember what the first one was, right?
Fuck. I remember you telling me about it, but I don't remember it.
We talked about it. Let me give you a hint. It runs really
Oh, the
fast.
Flash. Okay, got you. hmm
Yes, yes. So yeah, that is where I am. I am disappointed with TV. I'm over here playing with my Spider Man as we're recording because I am quite frustrated.
Understandable. Understandable. I all right. I have not. I'm not disappointed in TV as much as human beings right now. So we're just here.
Like I feel like there used to be a point where I used to watch
Oh my
24.
God. What'd you say to me?
You heard what I said. I used to watch 24.
So, fun fact about me. I
Mm-hmm.
absolutely fucking love 24. To this day, my original Twitter is still the name is still Jack motherfucking Bauer. And the way
What
I
are
love
the
that show so
chances?
much. That was a
What are
show
the
me and my mom
chances?
bonded over. Like me and my mom have literally stayed up out knowing we had to go to work and school in the morning and been up at like 3 o'clock in the morning just watching 24 because it's the best show ever. I'm sorry, continue. That's my first black
No,
president.
no, 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 no. It's fine. He's like, yo, that's right.
All right,
That's
because
what.
right,
Well, on TV,
look,
on TV,
I
you have to
understand that,
specify
but
on
look,
TV.
Barack, no, he got a special place in all of our heart, but
Blair
David
Underwood as the
Palmer is my
president.
first black president, and I just need the world
Yes,
to know that.
man. Okay, so
Mhm.
I'll ask you: did you
Oh
watch it
yeah.
from the beginning? I didn't.
Ooh.
I came on it late. I got in late where he's fighting the
Okay.
president. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this is like the
Oh
best
yeah.
thing ever. And then like the real world scenario of like nuclear
Mm-hmm.
bombs and nightmares. Like, uh, yeah, I can't do this for
Mm-hmm.
too long.
I understandable.
And yeah, that's another show that had a shitty ending.
Yeah, I haven't like I don't think I've seen the last season. I feel like my heart's not ready for that. But
No, I no, it's I could tell you with friends that I know that watch the show, they told me repeatedly not
See,
to watch it.
people say I know I'm a completionist. Like when I know that it's there, I can't help it. It's something in my heart doesn't sit right until I finish it. And it's been years since I just been like sitting there. I'm going to sit there and watch it. But then like a few months ago, I was like, I'm going to rewatch it from the beginning. And some of that shit still it's pretty freaking great. So I'm not even gonna hold you. We'll get to it eventually. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, it's just
All right, I'm
say,
bracing myself.
it's nearly 10 years since the show's been out, and man, Jack Bauer could do it. Jack Bauer was Rambo.
Right.
I'm sorry to say, he was Rambo. He was out here in these streets. He was out here like he's just like, oh damn it! Just that was his tagline.
Right.
Damn
Right.
it. Get me CTU right now.
Look, CCU didn't appreciate the king they had.
Every time he said "damn it," you had to. Every time he said "damn it," you had
Right.
to take a shot. So I'd be drunk by the end. I'd be drunk by the end of the episode because I'm like 10 shots in. Like, oh my god, if you said "damn," one more fucking tap. Damn it! Like fuck.
Right. Look, because you know they on Fox. You know that's the best they're gonna get at cursing.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I forget. That's the thing. Like another show. What was another show I liked on Fox? Fringe was another show.
I never got into that show.
Oh, it's good. It's good. So season 1 is tough to watch. I will say for me, it's tough to watch. But season 2 and after that, it's good. 5 seasons. But I don't know where you stream it now.
I think you can do it on Hulu. I think it's on Hulu.
I've looked, man. Nothing. Unless,
I was just saying.
Hold on.
Let me check my tablet real quick.
Hold on. Can we watch Fringe on Hulu? Yeah, if I can watch Fringe on Hulu, I'm watching it right now.
I definitely feel like I've seen it.
Watch with live TV. Nope.
Oh, they host for that.
Damn it. All right. I ain't worried about it right now. Yeah, man.
Oh, apparently it's on the HBO, the Max streaming service.
Is it really? Mm-hmm. Is it really? Hold on.
Yeah, it says watch now on Fringe. I mean on Max.
I'm just looking at this and stalling. This is great podcast. Great podcast stuff we're doing here, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I just see season 5.
Oof. They played you.
Oh no. Hold on. Is it just
It also says it's on Amazon Prime, but I'm like, nah, that don't sound right. That's too easy.
That don't sound right.
Right.
Okay, Fringe. Add to my list. Let's see. Oh no! The whole season, the whole show was on. The whole show was on.
Okay.
HBO Max. Yep, we back in this. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Because the reason why I got into it, so I caught the reason why I got into Fringe, I caught the tail end of season 1, where spoilers for I guess God, how long this show's been on? 2009. Okay, 2009. So 10-year-old spoiler. And they showed the Twin Towers at the end. And I'm like, excuse me? What is happening? And then someone said alternate Earth. I'm like, let's go.
You had me.
Like, sold. You had me at alternate Earth and giant Twin Tower. Let's go. It gave me no end. I'd be frustrated too. Now I know it's on HBO. I know my wife's been asking me what we're gonna watch now. I know what we're watching. I know we're watching, kids. Let's go. So what's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Life is lifing.
Yeah. You was not expecting.
I wasn't. Sorry. It's okay. It's fine. Look, I've been dealing with.
Speak on it, man. Speak on it. Let free yourself.
like when you hear the term "men ain't shit," like you that's what I'm feeling in my head, and I'm just like,
Okay.
we can
As
talk
plain
about it.
as plain.
I don't mind. Yeah.
Yo, let's talk about it. Yo, we need
So,
content. Let's go.
as you know, my boy here knows that I've been talking to somebody for like a week or so now, and it's been, but like, and usually I don't like fall for somebody this fast. Like it's usually like a gradual thing, but
Yes, yes.
it the way our conversation just like sprouted within the first day. Like the first day we like actually like talk one on one, talk for almost 3 hours, and like it was like, and every time we talk, it's like that kind of energy, like speaking like the the song "Strumming My Pain with His Fingers, Singing My Life with His Words" definitely
Wait,
comes.
please allow me. Strumming my pain with his fingers one time. Okay.
You
Go
good?
ahead, man. Because if you don't stop me now, I'm gonna just be a ham the whole episode. That's what I'm about to do.
But no,
Go ahead.
yeah, like it's been like the vibes have been there. Like we just like connect on a lot of different things. But and like yeah, we were like consistent for like a good week, and like usually like when somebody like when I like a dude and we're like and I'm really feeling them. Sometimes like my like first reaction is to pull away because I'm like, oh wait, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't want to like get hurt again or whatever. So I back up. But this time I went into it like I leaned in like head first with it, and like I kind of just like allowed the vibes to go on like how they were and like literally on Friday, like what was it, Thursday or Friday when we recorded. I had talked to him before. Yeah, I had talked to him before we went on, and he's like, well, you have a good day. I don't want to hold you up any more than you whatever. Then after like he wrote, I hope you have a great podcast. And I'm like, okay, this is vibes. Like, and the only like downside is that he lives across the fucking country. So I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah.
Oh, gee. Wait, now where?
For identity purposes, I'll say that he lives close to California. Yeah. And yeah, we just like connected on a lot of stuff, like especially like the sense of family and like the appreciation of of family and everything like that. Like that, those are real big things for me. And like someone who I can nerd out with, like who I can play video games with. Like I downloaded a video game on my Xbox so we can play video games together. That's something called Brawlhalla. It's like it reminds me of like Super Smash Bros. It's kind of cool. But like yeah, like we just like were connecting, but then like ever since Friday, he went MIA. And like, I'm trying to like, and at first I was like trying to be understanding because like, I'm like, okay, I'm also like shitty at text messaging and stuff. Like sometimes I respond, especially when I'm feeling overwhelmed. So I try to like, whatever. But the vibes, like, he just like, there's been no response. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to keep, putting more energy into it. And then like, so then I'm starting to feel like you're like, this isn't the first time that you've done this, like, selling somebody a dream. And now I realize you're a bit of a habitual dream seller and you just like to sell. Yeah.
Wait.
That's a new term that I just created within a few days.
No,
I will
sir,
happily explain to the viewers. See, a habitual dream seller is somebody who will sit there and sell you a dream and say all the things that you want to hear, that speaks blessings into your heart and your soul, and will continue to make you feel like, oh, there's hope for this. There's a future here? Question mark. And then but it's only that he's selling you a dream, not
okay. So I have a better term for it. It's a time hoe.
That too. Habitual dream seller is a very accurate one though, because
mine is visceral and straight to the point. You a time hoe. You take up my time. You make me feel emotions.
Yeah.
No. Time
that is also, but like, yeah, he no. The way I say habitual dream seller, because like the whole thing is like we were one of the big things was like I didn't, like he said, like I didn't want to get too intimate with you because I see like because you're so far away and but it's really easy to be intimate with you. And I'm like, that's very true. I feel the same exact way. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind making a trip down there to, come see you, whatever. But like, yeah, like having me like thinking about making moves and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, like I was like, damn, do I want to live on the West Coast? Like it was weird. And yeah, it was giving strong. I was acting like a whole lesbian out here in these streets, for real. And I was ready to move in after a lot, but I had to control myself.
Happened. As I remind myself, I am older than you. I've done it twice. It's okay for the experience, but ultimately you will have to make
No, for sure. Exactly. Like, I don't.
And I've done my fair share of, yeah, girl, I'll come see you. I'll come see you. And
right.
I was a time hoe
right.
too.
And I have been too.
I
have been too. I've definitely sold somebody a dream before, and but I've learned from those mistakes, and I've also been sold a dream too many times to want to do that again with somebody. And that was one of the things we talked about. I was like, look, I don't want to. The one thing I can't stand is somebody selling me a dream of something that's not going to happen or that can't happen. You know what I mean? And that, I understand long distance is a bitch. Let's be real, it's never easy on anybody, but the fact that
the age of the internet, while it's great for short term, it's not great for
exactly touch. Exactly. And there are certain things you can't get from that, and maybe if you've already built that foundation, but starting off it's already hard enough, but the fact that it was so easy to do those things, and it just and then it just goes MIA, and I'm like, that's weird.
Well, my advice to you is very simple. Just leave it alone. When people do this to you, I'm petty and I'm evil. What I will tell you, just be good to me. You pick up a text message every now and then and just move forward.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Apparently, I'm not dope enough and I'm not cool enough for you to pick up the 1,000-pound phone. No, we good.
Right.
We good.
Right.
We good.
And yeah, that had me in my feelings a little bit for a few days. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm today I felt it a little bit more today. Yesterday I was fine. I got a distraction yesterday and I was fine. So
what kind of distraction?
The distraction that I needed to get out to stop thinking about somebody that I was vigorously thinking about and had to choke all on.
Wow.
And yeah. Yeah.
And
look, that's weird. And this is also one of the weird things, because usually if I'm talking to somebody, unless we're talking, we're exclusive, I don't cut off the apps and stuff. But now this motherfucker had me off the stuff, stop talking to people. I was tuned in. I was for real. I'm okay, I'm ready for wherever this lead. And I told him, I was like, I'm fine with if we're just friends. If we're just friends, I'm cool with that. But let me know that so I can calibrate my mind the right way, so I don't get sold on this dream that you are trying to sell me, sir. So yeah, that's why I say habitual dream sellers are kind of the worst, and they should be locked the fuck up, because yeah, we don't got time for those in our life. But I've been listening to
No, look, listen, life, I will tell you, life is way too short to deal with anybody's BS. I am glad and fortunate that I am married and I don't have to deal with none of this craziness no more. I listen, God forbid if something happened to my wife and she was to shed her little coil, I would be considered a what is the term? A toxic boy for being a man, a real dude. I'm like, listen, I ain't got time for it. I do you know, Aaron? Because my wife knows the story, and I'll tell you. Do you know I was ruthless out here in the streets? McDonald dates all day. You would not get in nothing else until you prove yourself.
I feel that,
and now if I'm saying this now and someone's gonna listen to this, yo, you cheap. Nah, fam. No. I
You don't
have
want
the
look.
money.
You don't want to waste time and investments
But
on that.
you, the minute you say, because this has happened to me, the minute you say, I want to go to Red Lobster, so you think you're gonna get a free meal on
Mm-hmm.
me, and then you try to ditch?
Right.
Nah, fam. McDonald's
Right.
all day.
Eh,
If you don't see how dope I am and how cool
Right.
I could be, then I ain't got
Right.
nothing to say to you.
And
Straight up.
it's people like that.
Thankfully,
They ruin it for everybody. They ruin it for the next person coming up. And like that's what I'm like. I was like, I don't want that to be the thing. Like I was like, I'm a bit of a helpless romantic. So I've realized that about myself, and I'm
and
trying to.
and there is nothing wrong with that. Never change who you are,
Yeah,
sir.
big
Don't.
facts.
Don't
Yeah,
do it. Don't change who you are. Being hopeless romantic was the reason I met my wife. Just holding on to the because holding on to who you are is, I will tell you, it's
yeah,
tough. It is super tough. And listen, I have no problem saying it now. There are moments I cry like a bitch, like a little biznatchi, just holding myself in the fetal position, holding on because people always tell me you're too nice, you're this, you're too soft. I'm like, no, I'm not
hmm
soft. It's just this is my
right,
core personality until you
right,
piss me off.
exactly,
Then I'm a teddy bear, and then you make me mad, the
right.
bear comes out.
That part. Like I'm really cool,
Or
but you can get the other side of me. Like that motherfucker can pull up really quick. Like
you can catch these
right.
verbal hands. I'm not out. I'm not out here in these streets. Like I'm gonna let you know, but I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Perfect example is that my best friend, all the stupid girls he brought around me, and I had to let him know, and then of course they end up liking me, so that's a whole nother bag of worms. That whatever,
hmm
but just nah, man. I treat people with kindness
Right.
and respect.
It shouldn't be that much to ask for in return. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, 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 no. And I always get the, oh, you're so nice. You're the like, nah, fam. I'm still a man. You're just not gonna get it all at once.
Right. Right.
I'm like every other red-blooded American male. You you're gonna get this work, but you're just not gonna get it
Right.
all at once because I'll give you a chance to show your ass, and sure enough, you will. And you remind me why I like comic
Right.
books so much and dogs. Dogs are awesome. Puppies
hmm
are awesome. But so man, it's just see, told you we had stuff to talk about. Told you we had stuff
Yeah.
to talk about. It's okay, man. It's
Yeah.
okay.
I got some information that I needed to hear the other day. So that we could talk about off air. But yeah, I got some information
Oh,
yeah, I got some
okay.
information that I needed to hear so I can appropriately and accurately move forward in this whatever. So because again, it could just be he's busy or whatever, but if it isn't like I think it is and like I feel like it is in my spirit, then I know how to move appropriately. I'm not investing any more time or whatever. So till then I'm listening to excuse my language, kids, but fuck niggas music, and it's gonna be that for a few days. All right.
It's not bueno, man. You
Oh
gotta
no,
hear.
the healing
Wait a minute.
comes.
Have you have you not been clubbing yet since you out in South
um
Carolina? Go
I
dance.
It's
Go do
weird.
something.
I like what was it? Last weekend was the first time I went out since I've been here. And it was
Okay.
good. Like I wanted to go out for Pride and whatever, and like just see what was out here. Like I got there pretty late, and because it's like it's South Carolina, so everything closes pretty earlier than I'm used to. But it
Yes.
was still I still had a good time though. Like I hung out with myself, like, and that's like one of those things that I keep saying I'm gonna do more of, just like being with myself and enjoying my own company, because like yeah, I like going out with people, but like there's nothing like being able to enjoy yourself. So yeah, I've been doing that. I think I'm gonna try to like go out more and try to find like places here that I like, that I want to go to like more, make it a regular thing. So yeah.
Taking self on dates should
It
be a
definitely
regular
should
thing.
be. It definitely should be.
And this is for anybody that's listening. Taking, I don't care if you're male
Right.
or female, taking yourself and taking care of yourself should become
Yes.
normal. Just like how people say marriage, you have to go
Mm-hmm.
on dates just to talk, just to hold your wife, just to just conversate, just to kind of see where her head is at. You know, like we talk about it, mental health is an
Right.
important thing. So mental health for your for yourself and mental health for your
Exactly.
marriage.
And
Take
right,
yourself
because a
on
lot of people
dates.
don't tell you that, like, when you, like, everybody's saying that you need to maintain the relationships you have and like and work on the relationships you have, but no one tells you that one of those relationships is yourself. You have to continuously do that work. And yes, self-love and like self-love is not just a one-stop shop. It is a never-ending journey that you have to keep going on, that you have to keep maintaining about yourself. Because when I first went on to like my real self-help journey like a few years back, like I was like, yeah, I was like, I'm doing the work, I'm done. Like I did all I need to do, but like no one tells you that you need to keep maintaining that balance with yourself and like keep working on yourself, because that is also a relationship that you need to maintain for all the other relationships that you want to keep in your life as well. Because no one's going to take care of you like you were going to take care of you. No one's going to check in with you like you if you don't check in with yourself, And that whole cheesy adage of no one if you don't love yourself, how are you going to expect anyone else to love you? It is very true. And like some
Mhm.
people find their right, like,
Preach.
and some people find their like, love before they find that self-love. And that's great for them. And like some people find love of themselves through other people. And that is also great for them if it works for you. But that adage is very much true, because you can't expect anybody to do all the work for you of loving yourself. Like, because that's too much work on any one person, like, because they already have to love on themselves. You can't expect them to just do the work for you.
I
You know what I mean?
bef- Before I met
Mm-hmm.
Karen, before I met the missus, I took a 2 year
Mm-hmm.
sabbatical. I took 2 years off. I just spent time with me, and it wasn't always just comic books and toys and stuff. It was just more of like, let me take a
Mm-hmm.
walk, let me clear my mind, let me take a boat ride, let me go to the mountains for or mountain
Right.
training or something weird. Just be and you ultimately come to learn that being at peace with yourself. Is there an echo coming out
No.
of me? Okay, maybe because I'm hearing myself twice. But spending time with
Mm-hmm.
yourself is important,
Very.
and then you realize that this is who I am. The right person's supposed to come and love me. Period. And if you don't waste my
That
bleeping
part.
time.
And like,
Don't try to
yeah.
change me. Don't try to don't try to change me. Don't try to make me something that I do
Right.
not want to be.
Right.
You like me for a reason. Now
Right.
deal with it.
And like, though, like, I hate to give people this kind of credit, the ones who do treat us wrong. It is through those people that you realize what you will and will not put up with, and what you want in your next relationship, to be honest. Because even though I hate what I'm feeling now, I also know that I didn't know that I needed to have those conversations. I didn't know that my soul was craving those kind of conversations that we were having, and like getting deep and intimate like that. So like I am grateful for him for showing me that I needed those things. Also, fuck you, but like, I'm still grateful that I'm still like learning these things about myself. And like with everybody, like you learn to like take those stepping stones of like, this is what you want. And yeah, but sincerely though, fuck you and everyone else who I had to learn that lesson from. But I appreciate you though. Just always know it's always gonna be a a big one.
Okay, sir. We're gonna put a
Boom, right
moratorium
there.
to this right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if we're gonna do YouTube, we cannot cuss. We could do it here
I'm about to say,
freely.
I've seen people get aggressively.
Yes,
I'll keep it to
but
a.
we should practice not
I'll
cussing
I'll
to a
try.
minimum.
All
to a
right.
minimum. I know it's hard
Because
because I do it too.
my natural
It's
right.
hard.
I was like, my natural essence is profanity.
Yes, my natural
What?
state
Because
is
when I tell you
sarcasm.
the first episodes
Fear
of us,
me.
I was like, the way I was struggling, I was thinking about every word I was saying. Make sure you don't curse in this thing. I was like, please just make sure you keep it to a damn or a hell if you're gonna do it. Um,
And now it's son of a
yeah,
mother.
the podcast has grown up with us.
Oh, speaking of, and I wanted to
Mhm.
tell you on air, we are at 400 downloads.
Yes. Okay.
I was gonna tell you today, but I wanted to tell you on
Yes.
air.
Look, I know you just like my reactions. It's okay.
Okay, everybody needs everybody
Yes,
needs a
right.
joy, and whatever joy that brings you, as long as it doesn't hurt
Yeah,
nobody,
exactly.
you're fine.
Exactly. Like, ooh. But while let's get on to shows that I do want to talk about a show. Like, we should do shows that are that have been before the time that shouldn't have got canceled, but that definitely got canceled.
Go
I want
ahead.
to give a personal shout out to the show that probably no one ever knows about, called Emerald City. That show, it was on, I think, NBC. It is literally a depiction of Dorothy and Wizard of Oz. Bruh, if you've never seen that show, you should definitely watch it. It has the guy who plays Kingpin on Daredevil, Vincent something. I forgot his full name. Yes.
D'Onofrio.
He plays the wizard, and like they have like it's such a good show. It's such a good depiction of that show, and like it should have gotten way more famous than it did, but because of the times that we were in, I think it was before its time, and it should have been put on another damn network. But that one was so good. It was so good, and I'm trying to think of the girl who plays Dorothy. She is from. Have you seen Morbius?
This involves profanity. I will never fucking watch that shitty
It's not
movie.
shitty movie. It's actually a cute movie. It's actually a good movie. But the one who plays the girl who plays in it, the doctor who plays in it, she's actually Dorothy. I love it. But yeah, I think it's a good show. And one of my other shows who that I always loved and will always have a bedrock in my heart, Heroes. Look.
Okay, do you remember why it ended?
Yeah.
Because ratings were a thing. But I think there was
it was also a writer's
strike
strike.
that
Yeah,
ended Heroes.
it was a writer's strike. Mm-hmm.
I remember it was a writer's strike that ended Heroes, so I'm like, but the first season was amazing, but it's slow to watch it.
Yeah, it is slow to watch. Yeah,
like if you don't get it all at once, I can see how people can be pissed off, but it is slow to
right.
watch.
But like honestly,
and they may it is worth it, but they couldn't do like I feel like Heroes was an X-Men show without it being an X-Men show.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. It definitely was a mutant show. I was like, this is mutants right here.
Like you can't say the name, but they were
right. Like right. What's known don't need to be said, but we all know what it is.
And then mutants have existed for because of the parents. So mutants have existed for a long time. I keep saying mutants, but it was. Did they ever?
They never specified what they were. That was the thing. They never specified like what they called them. Like even like metahuman. They didn't even like specify that. And like metahuman is a pretty universal term for like superheroes anywhere now. Like people use metahuman for like DC, Marvel, like even like regular stuff. So like it's.
Yeah, so they never really specified. But for my money,
yeah.
Mutants.
Yeah, for sure.
Mutants. Mutant. Yeah, because like I just
and like we got some actors in there who basically got their start, like who got their like start from that show. Like actor, like they plucked them and from there, and they became like great after that. Like Hayden Panettiere, Zachary
Oh,
Quinto,
Zachary
like yeah, definitely
Quinto.
Zachary Quinto. He was one of the main like people didn't expect him to be that good, and like he only flourished after that show. Who else?
I did like him on Star Trek.
I love him on Star Trek. Yes, I did love him as thing on Star Trek.
Yes.
I did love him. What was his name? The guy who played Mac Partman. Greg Grunberg. Yes, yes, I loved him. Ollie, I forgot Ollie Lauder. Oh my God, how could I forget Nikki? Jesus Christ in heaven, I love Nikki. Like, and what's his name? Milo Vitamij. I'm not going to pronounce his last name like that. I'm not going to do y'all like that. Y'all know what his last name is.
Yes, he did. He did just fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did just fine after that show. Like he's gonna be all right, guys.
He'll
right.
be fine.
Like, but there were so many people in it.
Yeah,
like,
this is us, Gilmore Girls.
Like, he just and I forgot. Remember the Haitian? I wanted to see him in more stuff. He should have been in more stuff.
I forget his name. I can't remember his name, but he was on Fringe too.
Oh, Jimmy John Lewis. Yeah,
Lewis. Yes.
Jean Lewis?
No, not Fringe. I think Lost.
I can see it probably. I've never seen that one.
I think Lost. That's another show I never watched. I've never watched.
I've never seen it either. People talk about it.
No, that's not true. Wait, no. I couldn't make it past the second season. That's what it is. I could not make it past the second season.
Mahinder Suresh. That was who it was. That was my favorite. Sindel Ramamurthy, I believe. Ramamurthy. Yeah, who went on to play the Flash. He should have been way more fair, and he was on Doom Patrol. Like, I need everybody to remember that he's on Doom Patrol as well.
Wait,
he's on the last seasons. He is I forgot what character he plays, but he's a part of the last season. And he's the love interest of the Negative Man.
See, I didn't know that. I've been out of Doom Patrol for a minute. They had an amazing first season, and I don't even remember watching the second. Because even the missus was asking me, "Are we gonna watch Doom Patrol again?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
I like it. Probably. I like it. I'm waiting for that last bit.
Maybe.
And that last little final bit that they're gonna finish it.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should wait for it to be done and then watch it all.
Yeah, recently I just been like, every time a new season comes out, I end up watching the past seasons first and then watch it over again. Like usually I usually just did the last season of it and then do it, but I was like, you know what? Why not? So I said it's good.
I'll ask you a question. Should I watch Titans?
I think you should. Like, honestly, that the last season, if they kept the energy of the last season in this throughout, like it would have definitely got more seasons than it did. Like, I feel like they touched on a lot of like the bedrock stuff of Titans. There were some, I'm not gonna lie, there were some hit or miss points. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. There were some definitely hit or miss points.
Yeah, because I remember they killed Donna Troy at one point. Like,
yeah, but she dies in the comics many times. So she comes back. So you'll be okay.
Okay, I give it a shot. Give it a shot. There's a lot of DC stuff I should watch too, man. I gotta watch Superman and Lois now that they're getting one more season, and I'm like, there's this. Wow, James Gunn. We couldn't keep Grant on TV a little longer. You could have retconned, and the Arrowverse could have been flourishing some more.
Honestly, I didn't know. After this season of Flash, I was like, where are they going to go from here? Once the Arrow went down, I was like, where are we going to go with it? But after, I don't know. I have mixed emotions about it. I just, if they gave us the 18 episodes that we should have gotten, then I'd be fine. But I understand budgets and whatnot. But still,
no. I don't think 18 episodes would save.
Honestly, I feel like it definitely could have, because we would have probably gotten a little bit more filler. Let's be real. We would have gotten another filler episode. But I feel like it would, because I feel like they didn't have enough room to show the story that they wanted to make, and you could tell there were certain points where they were just trying to skip ahead, especially with they were just trying to find an easy solve because it's a 10 episode arc, and I'm like, yeah, especially with like the big thing being
You know
Keon.
what?
Mhm.
The one thing that we should have gotten for sure with the Flash was the Reverse Flash origin.
Yeah, I completely agree about that.
We
I
should have got
completely
it.
agree about that.
We never got it, and I know like
Right.
budget and they could have been a way to do it
Yes. We should have gotten that seasons
and
ago, to be honest.
make it work. Because we didn't need Red Death, did we? Did we need Red
I
Death?
needed that.
No.
That look, I always say that first part of that season was for me and me alone, and that's fine. And that like I understand nobody likes it, and that's okay. That's their truth. That's my truth.
No.
Like,
it was not necessary.
if they mixed the Red Death story in with the ending, it would have been good. But like, I feel like they also rushed the Red Death thing.
Hold on, that's another point. You couldn't bring Red Death back for the
Yes,
finale
as a dark
another
speedster.
Dark
Exactly.
Speedster?
That's what I'm saying. If they had mixed those storylines in together, or if like the middle was the end, it would have been perfect. Like, but they decided to just like do this Red Death thing and then give us like a little filler in between, and then give us the ending instead of just giving us like, if they had put the middle part in the beginning and then just giving us Red Death going straight into the New World ending, I'm like, okay, this would have made sense, and then you could have had him working with the Red Death, and I'm like, that's cool. But like, there are so many points where you could tell like they're literally trying to find a way to do this because they only have but so many episodes. But with this, y'all should have definitely, like, knowing this their last season, y'all should have definitely given them those last episodes for us, because then we would have had a finale. A lot of people would have had a finale they can accept going forward. Like, I'm fine with it now. I've had time to stew in it and like be like, okay, cool. But like, and honestly, after they like, once Barry and them had the child and Caitlin has Caitlin came back, I was like, I'm fine.
I need you to hold that point. This is how I know they could have continued to Flash. Make Wally the Flash.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
You could have
that should have been the ending of that episode.
Cowards.
Let's be honest.
You cowards. You should have.
Yeah. Look here. That's exactly how they should have ended the song, ended the show with like, and you didn't even like. It's not like you have to pay him much more money because he was already there.
No, at this point, you should have recast.
Like, I mean, I wouldn't say recast him, because hell, if they were going to end it, then that's fine right there. Like, you can just, y'all could have literally paid him for one more scene, or like while he was there, y'all should have just gotten him running and taking on the mantle after Flash. Like, that's how you possibly get a spinoff of this show, and that's how you give us hope for other things. I did love I did like how they, passed it on to Max Mercury and all those other people and Jess Chambers and everybody. But I feel like that is something that y'all should have done, like, because y'all had a whole season of ramping Kid Flash up to be the Flash when Barry was gone into the Speed Force. Like, they should have brought back that aesthetic of him like taking on the mantle while Barry's being a father, and then y'all can show like, and y'all can still let Barry be like the avatar of the Speed Force and let him like, send the lightning to other people, but let us see that Kid Flash is going to take on the mantle, because like, even in comics, he takes on the mantle for Barry after he's gone. So like, yeah, it's just, they dropped the ball on that one. And again, I feel like it's not because they didn't have enough time.
This is something I've been wanting to talk about. The fact that we never got the Rogues, Captain Cold, Heat Wave, Weather Wizard. Who else am I missing? Mirror Master.
We didn't. I feel like we've gotten.
We got together as the Rogues.
Oh yeah, we got that like second string next generation version of them, but I was like, no.
And then you gave Mirror Master, the original one, a dude with a nice suit and no shoes, like with no socks. Like, what are we doing?
Right, nah. I ain't gonna hold you. That one with the lady who was in the mirror with Iris.
Okay,
That was good. That was good. Those were good episodes. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, okay, this is kind of good. And I didn't expect me to like it as much as I did, to be honest.
fine. Even that, I would have took that.
Right.
You had enough actors to do
Yeah.
the rogues, and you never did it.
Yeah.
You cowards.
I'll give you that.
Oh, it's too much money. Then why y'all give it to Superman up top? The minute I knew that they announced that Superman show, the Flash was done. And look what happened.
Honestly, once Cisco left, I knew. I felt it in my bones, in my spirit. I just, cause you already know how I feel about Cisco. I loved him as a character until he gave up his powers like a fucking simp. I'm so sorry. Yeah, like a simp. Like
No.
Jesus.
I'll add to that. Like
Yeah.
a bitch.
Cause what was you?
Oh yeah,
What was giving up your powers gonna do? Like, you could just not be a superhero. That's all you had to stop doing. Like,
that's it.
bro, you go through portals. Calm down. Like, you don't have fire.
That's an amazing power. You literally could do your own Lord of the Rings and just grab you a sword and travel the multiverse.
But instead you're working for Argus, which is also a dangerous place to work. And you could just like teleport out when things get too dangerous. Like, now you got to pay. And now on top of that, you got to pay for plane tickets and shit now. You got to do all this traveling. You got to get a car now because you don't want to be able to portal whenever you want to. Like, and like eventually, and they also showed with his ex-girlfriend Gypsy's father that eventually it would just go off on it. It would go out on its own. Like, after, when he gets old enough, like it would just like eventually like lose his ability to do it. That's all he had to do for real. But you decided that you wanted to.
No, we had to pull an X-Men storyline and make a
Ooh,
cure
yeah.
for metahumans.
Y'all, that thing had me heated.
Okay, I want to know who in the writer's room read X-Men and got it completely wrong.
That's it. Because
who in the writer's room just got, oh yeah, we should give metahumans a cure, and Cisco creates it, and that's how he loses his powers.
It's just like Rogue taking the cure at the end of Last Stand or whatever, or X2 or whatever. No, Last Stand. And I'm like, why? Who's this for? Like, why would you do this? Like, wasn't that a deleted scene? I think it was a deleted scene, but still, why would you think that was okay? Like, to even make that scene? Because Rogue is a big character. Rogue is a staple character, and the fact that y'all already did what y'all did with her in the movies was already like, okay. Because yeah, we don't like, right, we don't need to talk about what don't need to be said, but yeah, y'all knew what y'all did. Like, y'all literally brought that girl in just to say her name and then just made her disappear into the background for the rest of the movie. And like, I'm like, okay. Especially being that Rogue is a main point of view character, just like Jubilee or Kitty has been. Like, you should have used her or utilized her more in a lot of things, and you didn't even decide to. Like, you barely even had her use her powers in the show. I mean, the movie. So like, that's wild. That's wild.
It makes me sad. It makes me sad. Makes me sad. It just, what? Huey, what do you say? Like, what do you say? Like, man, see, I told you. Oh, okay. Now, have you read Avengers 1?
I have not. I haven't read any of my comics. I'm not even gonna hold you. I have been in a whole little, like, since I've been here, I haven't read. I've like, since the first week or so. Like, I think the last thing I read.
Ooh, have you found a new comic?
Oh yeah, I have a comic book shop when I'm down here. It's literally like, oh yeah, shout out to Captain. I believe it's Captain Comics, Comics and Toys. It's pretty dope. I do love them. If they ever, I already told, like, one of my big bucket list things, people, is to work at a comic book shop, and I would definitely work at that comic book shop.
Oh my god, you should totally
I would love that.
You should totally do that. I have a friend, and you know what? Maybe I'll get him to join us one day. I have a friend that his name is Chris. He worked at this comic store called oh my god, the name escapes me. It'll come to me. Oh my god. No. I love this store. It'll come to me. It's not Midtown Comics. It's stall for
Mhm.
2 seconds
I
because it's
got
gonna
you.
bug me.
Look, y'all. When I tell y'all the way, being a comic book, working at a comic book shop is literally one of my dreams. And like, I was like, of course, I know they don't, they don't pay the big bucks, but I just want it for the experience. Look here, I'm that guy that you can ask. So what do you think about this? I got you. Like, I low key always want to work at a comic book shop, and that's one of those things I'm definitely try to push while I'm here, even if it's like just a little part-time gig. Like, I just want to be able to do something nerdy for real. But yeah, my little comic book shop. Shout out to Captain's Comics and Tours.
Yes, Saint Mark's Comics, Saint
Mm-hmm.
Mark's Comics, and I love I growing. That was my comic store growing up when I was
Okay.
a kid. St. Mark's Comics, and then they moved to Brooklyn now because for some reason Manhattan's rent
Mm-hmm.
skyrocketed through the roof. Yeah, but uh, St. Mark's Comics. Yeah, buddy. It was gonna bug me if I could not remember the name. That's literally like I took my wife to that store
Mm-hmm.
when we got married. The week we got married, we went to that store, and to share that experience with her. Oh, speaking of the
Mm-hmm.
missus, I told you how she bought her
Mm-hmm.
first comic book,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so she's reading the first the adventures of Groot.
Okay.
I think it's like a journey into mystery comic book. Yo, so she was reading it, and she goes, "Babe, what? They defeated Groot with termites?"
That also tracks.
I'm like, babe, welcome to the Marvel
Mm-hmm.
of the
Mm-hmm.
'60s. I feel like now my training is
Right.
complete.
There's literally
She's reading comics on
that.
her own. I have nothing more to show you, my young Padawan. Go forth and spread the
Look,
gospel
because that's
of
Marvel
Groot.
shit right there.
Go
Because
forth.
the fact that there's a
And
girl
then
who has the powers of a squirrel who can defeat a whole
y-
universe
yes,
is
yes,
wild to me.
yes.
That is outrageous to me. And I'm like, and I want to read it, but I'm just gonna be like, what the hell? Because
You should. I would love to see your reaction. You totally
child,
should.
I
You totally should. And just for you to make
oh,
fun of
you
it
know
on
I
TikTok,
will.
you totally you'd be like, my co-host warned me.
Cause
But what
baby,
the
you
hell?
defeating Thanos?
What the
How?
hell?
The
Doctor
math ain't
Doom,
mathing. Right. I'm like,
everybody.
girl, you only control squirrels. Like, you can only talk to squirrels. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah,
Outlandish. She
yeah.
beats
It's so messed
Galactus.
up.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like y'all outlandish for that. And I'm like, I want to read it because just to see how outlandish y'all gonna get with it, because I know it's gonna be outlandish. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's messed up. It's just like I was telling the missus. You know how they defeat Starro, the giant starfish, in the original book?
mm,
Lime
I know.
juice.
Oh my god, not squirt in his eye. Y'all so
I, I shit you not.
y'all fatigue
Lime
me.
juice.
Y'all fatigue me. I'm asleep. I just
I just go. You just go.
comic
Comic
books.
books.
That's it.
Just imagine, like, yo, he's dead. Do we eat it? Is that
Right.
fish edible? Is Aquaman gonna
And
be
look,
okay
right.
with us?
And can we also bring back the era of like comic book names? Like the main one, like I instantly thought about that as Squirrel Girl. Doreen Green. That is such a comic book name. Like Katie Keene.
Yes.
I miss those kind of names, and I kind of want them to bring that back. Like, yeah, I like that y'all bringing real world names and stuff, but like, come on. Like, I feel like we should get a cheesy name every once in a while. Like,
Yes.
like Brettinson. Like I just, whatever. Just
But that was
yeah.
the time. But that was the time. That was like oh, that was literally the
Mhm.
time. And you just go Peter Parker, Bruce
Right.
Banner,
Like Clark Kent.
Antonio Garfield.
Yes.
Yeah, just
Right,
throwing
just
that
putting it
out
out
there.
there if anybody wants to make a character.
I like how when I changed my name, it worked perfectly. It just like, babe, no first name. Like, no. It's
Right.
Antonio
You
Augusto
know
now.
what I'm still mad at? When we were on live on my TikTok and Joe of X told us that name of what we of the anti-life race.
Oh, anti-life. You know
It
what?
sits in my soul now.
If we should convince him to
I
come
would
on the show.
not hate that actually. There's a few, and
We should convince him.
him and
You know
King
what? We
Poncho
gotta
actually. I
do
feel
a
like you and him would actually very much hit it off, especially y'all love of Spider-Man, like, and specifically Miles Morales as well. Like, I feel like y'all would like definitely.
yes.
We could definitely do a Spider-Man episode. I
Man,
wouldn't mind that.
we gotta get Joe
I
of
won't mind
X on
that
the show. We
for
gotta
sure.
get Joe of X on the show because I want to invite my boy
Okay.
Chris
Okay.
on the show, and then my cousin, because he loves comic books. See, you know what? The next string of episodes is gonna
I'm
be
down
guest
for that.
stars. Y'all heard us. Yeah, y'all heard us enough. Now it's
gonna
guest
get some
stars.
Death Stars on
We
here.
gotta bring a rotate. We gonna bring a rotating
Right,
gallery of guest
right.
stars.
I'm down. I'm definitely down for that. Actually, all right. We gonna work some things out. We gonna work some magic, y'all.
Yeah, we gotta make it work. I gotta. We gonna
Right,
conversate.
right.
We gonna conversate.
We gonna diversify. We gonna we'll see what we got out here. See, get the people what they want. Get the people going.
Yes. You do. Would you like to come on live, Fitz? Yeah, we're just not gonna go. We're just not gonna go live yet because we have yet to figure that out.
Look, because all right, we already look like we said last time. The way my blood pressure was skyrocketing throughout the episode as we were trying to figure that out, I was just like,
you saw the look on my face.
Oh, my boy was over here stressing. I thought I was bad and I was already drinking at this point. I was like, oh yeah, I'm already fed up. He was fed up. Like, Antonio, you were fed up, and I was like, okay. I was like, we can just end it right now. It's cool. I was like, it's fine. We can just try it again. And then I was like, if you want to just record later, we could just record a regular episode. He's like, nah, we're gonna do this on Monday. I was like, you know what? It's cool. I got you because I understood completely.
Do not bother me. Do not bother me. Because even the miss was like, yeah, okay. I just need a second. And it's just
my boy was hot.
I'll be fine.
And usually, and seeing people who hide it, like seeing people who are like get angrier than me for some reason, that de-escalates me for some reason. And I was over here sitting there like, oh, it's all right, man. We gonna figure it out.
You know what it is? It's you seen Hercules, right?
Favorite episode.
Okay,
favorite
so you
movie.
remember the part where
favorite Disney movie.
Okay, so you see the movie. So you see the part where Hades is mad at Pain and
Panic.
I forget the other character's name. Panic. He's like, you did this. You what? You no. I'm cool.
Six fire back.
I'm cool. No. Yeah, man. That's me in a nutshell with anger. Like, no.
You about to get me to watch Hercules right now, and the way
I might watch it.
Young Herc was mortal now. But since he did not drink the less drunk.
I'm glad you brought that up. I may have to go see the Little
Mermaid. No, you definitely have to see the Little Mermaid. It's kind of insulting that you haven't yet. And
listen, it's a thing called Disney Plus.
Fuck all that. You got to do it for the culture. Look, I was trying to be nice. I was doing good. I went almost 10 minutes without doing big curse words, and you just made me come out of myself just now. Look at this. You better sit there and support that Black Queen and what she doing, because it's a masterpiece.
Disney gets plenty of my money already. I'll just wait for it to show up.
All right, all I'm saying.
You know what? Because it'll show up the same time.
Yep, true. And Ursula was look here. Melissa McCarthy did her freaking thing on that. Like I didn't expect me to like it, but she was serving what me and the gays like to call.
I don't want to realize today that I have an octopus king. So
she was serving aggressive C word and Look here. She was
Oh,
yes,
wow.
that's the highest compliment from a gay. Look, she was serving real see
That
you next
just
Tuesday, and I loved it.
I don't want to know that I have a weird octopus kink for
Mm-hmm.
Melissa
Mm-hmm.
McCarthy. So no. So
As you
no, we're
should.
not doing this. No. And my wife is in the next room
Nah.
with the knife. No thanks. I
No, I feel
am
you.
great.
King Trident had me feeling some things. I feel you. I feel you though. I feel you.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
See, again, you made Ariel black. That's great. You couldn't make Prince Eric black.
I also felt the things that you had felt, but
Hmm.
um, when you see his mother, it makes sense why he fell for her, and that's all I will say.
I hate you. Um. Okay. Since we're talking about
Hmm.
live action Disney, and then we'll get
Hmm.
the hell up out of here. Uh, I did not
I
like
have not
Aladdin.
seen any of them. I'm not even gonna hold you. I have not seen any of the live actions. I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Ooh.
Like I'm so scared to see that. Especially Aladdin and stuff.
Listen, I will happily say that I love
Oh, for
Aladdin the
sure.
cartoon. All three of them, even the
Prince of Thieves.
horrible second one.
Let's not be
No, that's the
too
third one.
hasty. Still, I
That was
think
the first one.
he's rather tasty.
Nope, I'm not doing
I'm
this.
sorry.
I'm not
Look,
doing
I
this
knew it was
with
the
you.
first one, but I love that. That's
I'm
one
not
of my
doing
favorite
this with
songs
you.
off it.
No, no, I'm not singing Disney songs with you today. Nope.
You know
No,
you want to.
no,
You know you want to.
no.
Mm-hmm.
I do, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
fighting the urge. We might do it
Mm-hmm.
at the end. We might do it at the end. Oh, I hate you. So you watch
Mm-hmm.
Aladdin on Disney Plus, and tell me what you think.
All right. I think like one of the main ones I wanted to watch was Mulan because I've actually heard that it was kind of decent. So I'm like, okay, I want to see how that goes. But
Damn, what was the last Disney movie I watched? I think it was that Riot movie.
oh, that was a masterpiece. I love that movie. Oof, God, that was a good movie.
Yeah, it wasn't live
Yeah.
action. It was the cartoon because
Hmm.
Aquafina was the
The
dragon.
last one I saw, yeah,
It was good.
it was a great movie, honestly.
Ooh, we can
The
watch that
last
tonight.
movie I saw
Ooh,
was
give me something to watch.
Strange
We can
World.
watch that tonight.
I think from there. And Strange World was actually Strange World.
Strange
Yeah,
World?
it's a good movie. It's with Gabrielle Union.
Is it a
Yeah,
Disney
it's a
movie?
new Disney movie. It came
Okay.
out fairly new. But it came out in I don't even remember March. I want to say maybe longer, maybe earlier, but it's with the main person. Keep people in it is Gabrielle Union and Zach Braff as the parents, and my bad, not Zach Braff, Jake Gyllenhaal, and the son is played by.
Wait, is this the one where? No, it's a remake. I'm thinking of. Okay, never mind. Because Zach Braff and Gabriel
They were
Union
on
were in
Cheaper
the
by the
movie.
Dozen. That was a good ass movie, y'all.
Yes, yes.
Y'all.
I like that a little more than I
Yeah, I
like
do.
Turget.
Me too. Me too.
Yes.
Look here.
I was like, because my wife was like, pick a movie. I want to watch this movie, and I'm like,
Look, they already had me by Gabrielle
okay.
Union.
And then I liked it a little more than I liked him, and I was like, okay,
Right. I was instant in it. When the way I screamed when Gabrielle Union told her child to fix his face, I was like, oh my God, flashback. I was like, that's my mother. Yeah.
Yeah, they might be fat. Yeah. Oh, is any of the John? You know what? Any of the John Wick movies on streaming?
Oh yeah. I think most of them are on Freevee.
I need to watch two
I
and
need to
three.
watch all of them because I haven't seen any John Wick movie ever in life.
It's been a minute since I watched one. I can never get
Like
past the
one of my
dog
best
thing.
friends, she
It's
has like
tough.
a tradition that her and her other friend watch John Wick movies for Valentine's Day, and I'm like, that's romantic, I guess, cute. I don't know, but I was like, I always wanted to watch them.
Hey, John Wick is a great
Is
romantic
it?
movie. Gets the blood flowing. I mean, guns. I mean, if you like violence, at least. If you get guns and more
More
guns.
guns.
No, You know what? And just more guns and violence. People get.
I do like violence.
Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a nice. It's definitely one of those movies where it takes you away and you'll forget about
Mm-hmm.
everything for a
Mm-hmm.
few hours. Which is why I wanna watch. It's been a minute since I watched a John Wick movie, and it's probably one of the best action trilogies in a long time that I've never watched.
I'm
I'm
definitely
mad
about
at
to watch
myself.
Strange World now, I think, again, because everybody should watch that movie, honestly, and it's a good movie. And like the lead kid who's in it is played by Jaboki White. He's like a Jaboki Young White, my bad, but he's a young gay black
I'm gonna
man,
show
and
you
I
something
love
real
it.
quick because I meant to do it. I meant to do it, and we haven't talked about toys in a while. But keep
But
talking.
yeah, like I want, like, people need to watch that movie. That was a freaking masterpiece. And a lot of people didn't get the shine and didn't get the promotion that it deserved, that it should have gotten. And I think a lot of it is because, a lot of people were skeptical because it's the main character is this, gay black kid who, doesn't want to follow in his father's footsteps. And I'm like, I was like, that's amazing. That's an amazing premise to a story. And like, even the movie was good. Like, it kind of gave me Buzz Lightyear vibes, the Lightyear movie vibes a lot. So yeah. Yes. See you next Tuesday. All capital words.
Yeah, I just showed
That's Emma Frost.
I just showed I just showed Aaron the new Marvel Legends Emma Frost.
Look here. Let me some Emma. Look, I finally accepted that I love her, even though I was you already know that I was very conflicted about her for many years.
Man, I never told you what I got at Comic Palooza, did I? Okay, so the first day, Thursday, we went to the beach, as I said, right? And we bought some, I told you the missus bought her first comic. So then we went into a Target, and Jada Toys makes these Street Fighter action figures up right here. These for $25 are giving Marvel Legends money. I've been now I'm gonna play with it when I'm out, just messing around in the house, and my wife is just watching TV, because that's what I do. Play with my toys. I don't care what anybody says. Listen, get you somebody that's not gonna judge you for your comics and your toys.
Real
Stop
talk.
playing.
That's mandatory for me.
So I lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me. But then we went to the convention, and then so NECA does the old school original Ninja Turtles line. And I got Donatello as essentially Batman. I pull him out, but I don't want to walk over there. It's a nice looking figure, and I've been playing with it ever since. And then I got a few loose action figures, and then I got this. You can't see it here because I'm folding it so we can record. I got a Castle diorama. Antonio Life Rants on Instagram. You can see these pictures. Yeah. So I haven't done a haul, and I didn't want to. For some reason, I don't like showing people the toys that I buy at conventions.
Why?
I've learned not to do that. Well, people get jealous.
I mean, yeah, but let them hoes get jealous.
Yeah, I agree with you, but like,
shining your truth, King.
So, that's your face. But yeah, man. I meant to say it sooner, but now it's on my mind. I've been talking about it, but yeah, I'm going to check out this toy store in Philly at the end of the month, and the name escapes me. It's Comic and Toy Heaven. It's what it's called in outside of Philly, and I'm going to check it out. I hope to give a wonderful report when I go out there. I'm looking forward to it because my wife was like, "Yeah, you could go, just don't spend too much money." Like, of course, dear, but of course, knowing full well I'm gonna do the exact opposite. Knowing full well, but that's okay. That's okay. Good times.
Ew, why would I want to read that? I'm sorry. I was looking at the upcoming Marvel, the stuff that came out today in Marvel.
What? Oh, I read the Captain America book.
It's good. Okay, good.
So I will spoil it. It does now, if they choose to take Sam and making officially Captain America.
That's good.
If that's what they want to do. I don't know what Marvel's plans for Steve is. If they want to take Steve off the board for a little bit, the way it's set up, Sam can take over as Captain America.
Right. They've been gearing him up for that for a while. And like, honestly, when Steve became older, I was like, this is still a good role for him. Like, I was like, he can still, when he was older, after the whole, what was that? That whole little arc when like you find out that Maria Hill is like keeping prisoners in like a state
Uh,
of like
uh, um, 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 um,
yes,
Assault on Pleasant
assault on
Hill.
Pleasant Hill. Yes, that's it. Like I was like, okay, well they made him older. I was like, okay, this is a smart choice. Like make him older. He's the same age as Sharon. They can like grow old together, have that family. But like then they de-aged him again. I'm like, why? Who's that for? Like y'all could have easily that could have been one of y'all first like legacy characters that y'all actually phased out and made him older and let him, you know, live on his life. But y'all like, oh no, the world ain't ready. Then y'all gave us Secret Empire, which I thank you for because I love Secret Empire. But yeah.
Ooh, we've never talked
We
about
haven't.
that. No, not today.
What?
Not today.
All I gotta
Not
say,
today.
that's
today.
all.
Not
I
today.
only got one question. Did you like it?
Yes.
That's all I need
Yes.
to know because that's my dog right there.
Yes.
That's my dog right here, y'all.
Yes.
Because
Yes. There was one I didn't like, and it's spoilers. If you never read the book, it's Steve ultimately saving the day, and it should have been fucking Sam.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
It should have been Sam. It should have been Sam, because okay, spoilers if you never read the book, because it is an amazing book, but it is a tough read at times. They're showing the similarities. Is Captain America, Steve Rogers is evil because of machinations, because of the Red Skull and the what the hell
Cosmic Cube.
The Cosmic Cube, and Sam is stepping to him, but they saw the similarities of Steve Rogers stepping to Thanos and ready to go throw down with him. That was their moment. They kind of I'm gonna say it in New York terms. They kind of pussied out and made Steve come back. I'm like, no, it should have been Sam.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I like that. You know, of course, like Steve Rogers got to defeat his id because, like, you see that like how different and how similar the stories of both of them are, but also at the same time, I feel like this would have been a perfect chance for for Sam Wilson to come up and be like, okay, I'm going to beat him, and this solidifies his chance, his like name as the Captain America. Like, yes. Especially after we literally get panels of him like as Captain America and like somebody with a sign saying "Not my Captain America." Like, I was like, this would have been a perfect time for us to like been like, okay, yes, this is him. He is Timothy. Like, you know, he will be going forward, and like,
I feel like the MCU is gonna try.
Yeah,
and I'm like, unless for sure you're gonna bring Chris Evans back.
No, I don't feel like they're gonna do it. I feel like they might bring in like his son, like Nomad. I feel like they might do something like that.
Yeah.
But it's too late for that. It's like unless they bring Chris Evans, and even then I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like I've seen what I need to see of Chris Evans and Steve Rogers. Like this is a perfect chance for us to get Sam Wilson the chance that he deserves to push forward. And I honestly, I want to see more of U.S. Agent. Kind of, I want to see where they go with that.
He's a dickhead, but you got him.
He's a dickhead.
Bit. He was always like that.
Yeah. Always.
So like,
always. And like, and I feel like in the comics is more emphasized. In the show, I feel like they were trying to make us relate to him in a way, and I was like, it's not gonna happen. But I'm sorry, but like, I was like, I get it. But no, like, right? No, baby, this ain't what what you think is given. It's not gonna give, and I'm sorry you can't do it. But I do like in the comics that he's with Valerie Cooper, one of the X-Men's most like loyal friends and loyal allies. I mean, enemies.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm now reading Classic X-Men again. But I'm not reading Uncanny.
You're reading the classic X-Men.
The reprint. Yeah, the reprints. So you get the classic story. So like I'm up to Uncanny X-Men 100. Okay. It's right before the Phoenix.
Okay.
But then you get to see the story.
Yes,
after.
fun.
Like they add.
My bad. Go ahead.
No. No. So you got to see the story
Right.
after, which is I think it's a much better
And I
read
hear that a
this
lot
time
about
around.
the classic X-Men story, because I've been seeing, because of course, as y'all know, I listen to Cerebrocast, the podcast, which is amazing as well. Y'all should go check Connor Goldsmith out. He does all X-Men characters, but he talks
Mhm.
about the classic X-Men stories, and the classic X-Men story, for those who don't know, are like the filler episode, like kind of like fillers that give us stories that aren't shown in the regular Uncanny X-Men. They give us, like, backstories for a lot of Jean stories, Angel stories, and a lot of other people that we like, things that happen in between those times, like he said with the Phoenix, that we don't really get a full story of. And I wanted to read those just so I can start getting into it, and start like really like feeling that vibe, because I was like, those look like they're really good X-Men comics.
Yeah, so it the story where I'm at right now. It's right before the Phoenix Saga, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
ready.
Like, I think I'm gonna sit down and read a. I think that's gonna be my mission today. I'm just gonna sit down and read a comic. That's all I need.
I'm gonna read Moon Knight because it's supposed to get really good before they end the book because now the
Yeah.
writers
Oh,
are
my friend,
finished.
my friend reads those Moon Knight comics. He reads those religiously. You'll like he loves them. I think you'll like them. You'll very much like them.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, man. We're at an hour and 15. Let's get the hell up out of here.
Y'all beautiful people. It was so nice talking to y'all today, shooting the shiznit. And yeah, we're gonna talk to y'all later. Tell them I will start it. Where can they find you at, sir?
Uh, Antonio Life Rants on Instagram, Antonio Life Rants on YouTube, and 2 seconds. Doot, 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 boop, boop. Ant Life Rants 82 on Twitter. Come holla at me. Be respectful if you want to have a
Period.
conversation.
And you can find me at Krinkakoa on TikTok and Twitter. You can be disrespectful if you want to be on there, but I will definitely come with you with the same energy. So that's always fun for me. But yeah, you can also find me at King of Thrones as well as on TikTok as well. And I do a little bit of charm magical content along with some real life stuff going on. But yeah, y'all should definitely come check us out on the things, definitely on the TikToks and the Twitters. But yeah, this has been real.
All right, beautiful people on the internet. Once again, pre-order your books, pre-order your toys, and make sure you check out the Life Rants podcast.
Deuces.
Peace. All right, y'all. We out.